My name is Kennedy wainaina mbugua, an online taxi driver in Nakuru County. And 5 months, I think not 5 months ago, early May, that is 17th of May, I had an issue with my Bolt account. It was misused. My data was misused by the Bolt staffs. And for less than 24 hours, akaunti yangu ya Bolt ilitumika kufanya corporate rides, 18 of them, na zote they were going for upon realizing that on 18 early in the morning around 8 a.m. I contacted the Bolt company. I tried to reach them through a call. There was no response. Nikawaandikia an email through their email because they have no emergency contact. And upon contacting them through their email, they never responded to any of my mails. And I decided to take a step ahead. And I went further and reported the issue at Central Police Station. That is on 18th of May 2023. And I received an OB. After that, I was directed to go ahead from Central Police Station. Nikaenda through TLAB, that is Transport Licensing Appeal Book, and I filed a petition against Bolt OU. The hearing, the mention started 2 weeks after, and since then we have been going for hearing every month since 18th of May till today. Today was the final judgment, and I'm very grateful because through the TLAB, Transport Licensing Board, I have managed to get compensated through the heinous act that was done using my account. It was a risky thing because if by any chance the clients whose accounts were used to get siphoned from those money, these were corporate trades, that means all this money, the 27,170, they were coming from a corporate client's bank account, which till today we are still waiting for more information to know whose account were this money deducted from, the total of 27,170, which later Bolt took a commission of 6,112 shillings, 0.03. And after 31st of May, they went ahead and blocked my account, claiming that they are suspecting some suspicious activities were taking place with my Bolt account. Through the regulations of NTSA and TNC 2022, no any app company should deactivate or dismiss any driver without their consent. They are supposed to call upon the driver. They discuss whatever may have brought the matter for them to have a decision of blocking their accounts. They dismissed me from 31st of May till today. And during the hearings that have been ongoing since May, our second last hearing, both were ordered by the TLAB to get back my account to the situation it was before all the things they happened. As we speak, my account has been reading at a negative of 26,462.02, which I cannot go online through my Bolt account since they have a limit of the negative you should have. Ukiangalia kwa account ya Bolt wanakuwekeaga a limit. Ukifikisha deni yao ya shilingi 500, hauwezi ukapata any cash ride from their side. So automatically that is another way of deactivating my account. Adding to pain on that, they went back to my account. They changed some of my documents. Like for instance, when you look at my license, driving license, it reads like I'm using a UK driving license. Unfortunately, I don't use any UK license. I use a Kenyan license. And even as we speak, through the documentation I did, It's well attached to the TLAB case. All the documents are attached there. Upon that, they added more pain by changing my car from my application. They used a car that is registered under Thika ntsa for inspection. Its inspection was done at ntsa Thika. Yet I've been in Nakuru all through. I've never changed my car. I use a Toyota Passo, but they used the car they replaced my Toyota Passo with was a Toyota Vitz KDE. I've never used such a car, and they went ahead and withdrew all the total money of 27,170 from my account. They did an early cash out to an Airtel number that is not bearing my name. Having that Bolt is a working company, it should have used my data correctly. So number one, the reason as why I went ahead and filed a petition against them, they had misused my data. Under the section of regulations 2022 NTSA and TNC, there is a section that limits any app company. They should be registered under the office of the data commissioner. So I went ahead to the office of the data commissioner, and unfortunately, Bolt was nowhere registered under the data commissioner of this country. So there was no way that the data commissioner could take action against Bolt. So I still went ahead. I went back to the National Transport Licensing Board and filed an appeal again. And that appeal has been going on till today. And today was the final judgment. It was made. Good ruling was made in favor of me as a driver. And as much as it was made on my favor, it's not all about me getting compensated. It's all about the security of our drivers. Today was me. What about tomorrow? How many drivers will fall in the trap of Bolt? How many drivers will fall onto this heinous act of Bolt? What if I was that naive? I never went ahead and filed a petition against Bolt, and the client whose accounts were seafond all this amount of money of 27,000. What if they went ahead and reported the case to the CID? I could be the first one to be arrested because it was my account that was used. So they had placed me into a risk of going to jail under fraud, yet they misused my account. So the ruling was made in my favor today, and they have been given 48 hours. Bolt OU company have been given 48 hours to give their compliance matrix to the TLAB, or else their license will be revoked. It's our humble prayer, I as a driver and an overall chairman of Nakuru Online Digital Hailing Taxi Drivers, I wish NTSA can revoke the Bolt working permit since it has been licensed unlawfully. So much illegality is happening. They were licensed, and upon being licensed, the illegalities are still there. I don't know the criteria that the NTSA and the regulators used to license Bolt, because the illegalities that were there, number one, for instance, they are taking more than 18% commission. Number two, they have come up with a method of adding an extra commission to their platforms in the name of booking fee. It's an illegality, and I'm saying this point blank. It's an illegality, and it should not happen. So we are calling upon the NTSA and the regulator. Let each and every app company working under the TNC in this country follow all the regulations that have been placed between 2022 and 2023. We are very happy as a nation, we are happy as drivers, and we believe all shall be well. Thank you.
My name is Matthew Lesanjo, Secretary General, Nakuru Digital Hailing Association. And today, I can actually say it's been a hot and cold day. We woke up to very, very disappointing news that Bolt's license had been renewed against the agreement that we had with the Ministry of Transport, State Department of Transport, and NTSA. There are concerns that we had put across, which we told the State Department of Transport and NTSA that before those particular concerns were addressed, Bolt's license was not supposed to be renewed. Today we woke up to the news that Bolt's license had been renewed, and we actually question the criteria under which this actually happened. We know that there's a checklist, there's a matrix that they were supposed to go through. Part of what is captured on that matrix is Bolt as a company was supposed to involve the driver fraternity, vehicle owners, especially on issues about even pricing. We have not seen anyone from Bolt come to approach any drivers. We actually have an organization that takes care of the interests of drivers and vehicle owners in Nakuru. Bolt has not talked to this particular body. Now, how they got their license renewed is question, because it actually means that there's someone who has been compromised, who has issued that license against the set down rules. There's been a lot of illegalities taking place on this particular platform. This is the one platform where driver security and also passengers security is not guaranteed. This is one platform where chances of you getting to carry thugs is actually something that is of a great concern, because you receive client requests from funny accounts. I know there are riders who have complained that they request for a ride, and the vehicle that turns up, or the driver who comes, is not using the vehicle that is supposed to be on the app. So it means that there's a lot of issues when it comes to data protection. In the case of my colleague, he actually was he was actually about to end up in jail because of banking fraud, because these were card trips that were done in a span of 1 hour. Trips worth 27,000 shillings were done back to back, which is practically impossible. We've all been on this particular platform, and there's no way you can receive 2 card trips concurrently. End one trip and receive another one. That actually means that this was done. It was actually an inside job from the people behind the systems Zabolt. They actually changed his vehicle details. They changed his credentials. His license was actually registered in the UK. Sidhani umetoka beyond Kenya. So it's something that raises a lot of concern. We have not let this go. I can actually tell you for free, as the Nakuru Digital Hailing Fraternity, we are not letting this matter go. Bolt's license has been renewed against our recommendation, and it's not something that we're going to take lightly. We are going to pursue. We want, just like the Transport Licensing Board, through its courts, wali compel NTSA wapatiane hiyo compliance matrix. We also want that compliance matrix. We want to know how NTSA ended up licensing Bolt as a company before complying to some of the requirements in terms of compliance.